sound like her.
I thought you weren't watching.
Mom told me when the screaming stops, it's safe to watch.
That's a clever girl, your mom.
She also loves Attack of the Butcher Bugs.
Nice try.
Well, we could switch to Christina Comes Home for Christmas. It's on tonight, and Mom loves that.
Christmas, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Jack, your mom's not here. I'm sorry.
Me and Dad. We're all here. She's not.
Across America, starting it.
But she should be.
I felt as if you couldn't bear to look at me.
I couldn't. That's why I went away. And then I realized you're the only one who understands. You're the only one I want to be with.
Oh, darling.
Ross, what are you doing here?
You and I have a score to settle.
Trying to split us apart.
So maybe Ross had nothing to do with Daniela's disappearance after all.
We don't know anything right now.
Nora, we are going to find Matthew.
But when?
I'm trying to see if there's a record of the kids flying out of London. Does your daughter use her dad's last name?
Yeah, Rayburn.
Does Matthew even know that Danielle is your daughter?
After what you did to Matthew, I'm supposed to tell you what your kid knows?
We're seriously pulling this off.
Made it from London to Seattle without getting caught by your folks or my mom.
Yeah, I freaked out when he wanted to know if a grown-up was going to meet us at SeaTac. And when you whipped out that letter from your mom and her professional stationery, it was genius. It's like you thought of everything, just like your mom.
Don't compare me to Taya. I'm nothing like her.
I'm sorry, it's just, I still can't believe your Taya Delgado's daughter.
You're the one that had a child with a man, and you don't even trust that man alone with his own daughter.
And your life is so neat and balanced.
Now, wait a minute. If your ex-husband is after your daughter...
Believe me, he is.
And Matthew is with her, Matthew could be in a lot of trouble too, right?
Security caught Ross here and threw him out. He never came back.
But he could have found another way of contacting her.
Would she have willingly gone with him?
Yes.
I don't understand, Tia. Why didn't you ever tell anyone you had a daughter?
Could get me someone who can. Nobody knows a damn thing.
All right, well, I just finished questioning Matthew's roommate. I guess you already know what he told me. Matthew left with Danielle.
But where did they go?
No idea. Nothing I said or threatened to do to this Tom character would convince him to tell me where they went. Though he did admit to supplying them with enough cash so that we could never track them.
Elijah, why are you here?
Well, with apologies, something I never told you while I was representing you. Ross Rayburn's my brother. Danielle's my niece. I came here to help.
You came here to help who, Taya or your brother?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't answer to you.
Boom. If those kids don't have any credit cards, if they're not charging anything, how are we supposed to figure out where they are?
I don't need a credit card to know where Daniela is. They went to Tahiti.
I need to see Dr. Nance, please.
Do you have an appointment, Mr.
Buchanan. Matthew Buchanan. And no, I don't. I mean, I did, but I had to cancel. But he knows who I am. He knows everything about my case, too. Could you just please page him for me?
Please, it's really important. Could you hurry? The sooner you walk, the sooner I can get to my dad.
Last time I was here, you told Todd a big fat lie about me. You said that Tay and I hooked up to scam him out of all he was worth.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you say I was wrong.
I have my reasons.
I heard that you went off to London with Taya. You two rekindling an old flame?
Not even close.
You haven't answered my question, Ross. What are you doing here?
I thought I sent you to London looking for Taya.
I've got an associate over there. He tracked her down to a school.
School?
It's a prep school for kids.
Daniela thinks her father is still in Tahiti. That's where they're headed.
Tahiti? But why would Matthew go to Tahiti with your daughter?
Maybe they think they're in love.
They've only known each other a few days.
That's not my son. He's not an impulsive kid like
He is a teenage boy. Daniela's a teenage girl. Are we forgetting what that's like? To be young and impulsive? Like you two, of all people, should know what that's like.
hell is that supposed to mean?
What's taking so long? It's only a matter of time before your parents figure out where you went.
Well, they know I want to walk again more than anything. They would definitely come here.
And by now, they have to know I'm with you.
Actually, that might buy us some time.
Huh?
If our moms are together, that means that they're fighting. And I'm talking extreme grudge match.
They don't like each other?
Understatement of the century.
Your mom's a prosecutor, though, right? She knows how it is. Cases aren't personal.
They're not supposed to.
Don't tell me. Your mom got Delgado'd. My mom can play dirty. What did she do?
Actually, it wasn't her, it was me. I told her some stuff about my parents that was pretty bad.
And she used it?
Well, they know that she knows.
Knows what? Oh, come on, we're on the run together. You can tell me.
Okay, well, you know my parents are divorced.
Right, and?
And you know that my mom got remarried.
To your uncle. Right, freaky, I know.
Well, the night before my mom's wedding, I saw her and my dad kissing.
Can we stay on point? Now, I doubt that Matthew would try to go to Tahiti with your daughter. I don't care how persuasive she is. He has one thing on his mind right now, walking again.
Oh, my God.
And he tried to get to Seattle to have spinal surgery.
Oh, my God, of course he is.
Well, that is Matthew's right. He won the case. He has a court order. You two should never have dragged him here to keep him from walking again.
Oh, well, that's rich coming from you, the woman who dragged her daughter here to hide her from her own father.
Had nowhere else to turn, Blair. Besides my brother, I've got no other friends in this town besides you, so I was hoping you could help me out.
Well, with what?
I did go to London. I didn't go with Taya when we caught dead with her.
Well, why'd you go then?
There's something I need to tell you, something I should have told you sooner. I have a kid.
What? You have a child? I mean, and you're just now filling me in on this?
It kills me to talk about it, okay? Taya won't even let me see her.
Well, why?
Because she's a bitch, that's why. She hasn't even told Todd, the so-called love of her life, doesn't even know she's got a kid.
Your child isn't Ross's. But it's Todd's. Where is your daughter now, Ross?
Well, what's Taya doing at a prep school in London?
No clue. My associate couldn't get in. This place is high-end. It's a boarding school for rich kids. Security out the wazoo. She was with this guy? Elijah
Clark, yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, he's a lawyer, did some work for me. It's funny, Taya can stand him. I don't know what they're doing together in London.
I have no idea.
So if Ross Rayburn's not in London with Taya, where is he?
My daughter is at this boarding school in London. But Taya's got them all screwed up there. They think that I'm a danger to Dani. She gave them orders not to let me see her. So when I showed up there, they sick security on me. I never got so much as a glimpse at her.
Well, you don't look to me like a man who takes no for an answer.
Well, Blair, I may not be a choir boy, but I'm sure not going to rush in there guns blazing and risk scaring the daylights out of my daughter.
Okay, it's not what I meant.
Okay. So I hung out there, scoped the place out, looked at it 7 ways from Sunday. Bottom line, there's no way that I could get to Dani safely. So instead of doing something stupid, I got on a plane and I came back here to see you. Will you help me?
Matthew Buchanan. I'm Dr. Jason Nance.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
Well, I'm happy to help, but I thought you decided against surgery.
Is that what my parents told you?
They did.
They're liars. Look, I should tell you this up front. I took my parents to court to sue for the right to have the surgery, and I won.
They pretended they were taking Matthew here, but instead they dumped him at some boarding school in London.
Look, I want this operation.
Excuse me, Dr. Nance. A call for you on line 3 from Commissioner Buchanan.
Buchanan?
That's my dad. Look, please don't tell him I'm here.
What makes you think that I could actually help you with your daughter?
Because you have a girl. You have a daughter a couple years older than Dani. What would happen if Todd took Star away from you and
Well, he did, remember? And you helped him.
Yes, but you moved heaven and earth to get her back, which is what I'm trying
Where
to do.
do I fit in this picture here?
Yeah, we have something.
What?
We do. You and me. I felt it. You felt it.
Roz, I keep dreaming.
Listen to me. I did you a solid coming all the way from Tahiti to help you break up Todd and Taya, okay?
Yeah, and I'm the reason you're in this country legally and not in Tahiti learning their national anthem.
I just want to see my daughter again. I know you know what that's like. Just help me already.